What's up? Quick uke tips here. Today we're going to look at how we can solo and add some fills on something in the key of D. We're going to look at how to play our pentatonic scale in the key of D. Two different ways you can go about doing it. One might be a little more difficult. It's not too difficult. And the other one should be super easy. Let's dive in. So the pentatonic scale in the key of D. We're going to use our pointer finger, cover the 2nd fret on the C string. That's your D note. Then we're going to cover the 4th fret on the C string. That's your E note. You can practice going like this between your pointer and your ring finger. And when you're ready, we're going to move down a string. We're going to cover the 2nd fret on the E string and the 5th fret on the E string. 2nd fret, 5th fret. That might be a little bit of a reach. If you want to use your pinky, you can do that. I prefer to use my ring finger. Next, we're going to move down to the A string, and we're going to do the 2nd fret and the 5th fret again. All together, 2nd fret, 4th fret, move down a string, 2nd fret, 5th fret, move down a string, 2nd fret, 5th fret. Now if you were able to conquer that reach, congratulations, because that is the hardest part of this tutorial. And if not, stay tuned because we're about to go over an easier way to play the D pentatonic scale. Now why did I teach you the more difficult one first? Here's why. This shape, we can take that and we can move it around to achieve different keys. If we wanted to play in the key of F, we would take that dance and we'd play it up starting on the 5th fret. And we can move it around all over the place. Getting comfortable with that formation is going to help you solo not only in the key of D, but in all the keys. Of course, there's multiple ways to play these scales all over the neck, but it helps to break them down into segments. So let's move on. How can we play the D pentatonic scale in a much, much, much easier way? Let's look at the notes in the scale. We got D, E, F sharp, A, B, and D. Now we know that this string open is E, and we know that this string open is A. So we don't have to play E or A right here. We can just play it open. So this is where it gets super easy. First, we're going to take our pointer finger. We're going to cover the 2nd fret on the C string. That's our D note. Then we're going to play the E string open. Use our middle finger to cover it on the 2nd fret. We're going to play the A string open. Use our ring finger to cover it on the 2nd fret. And if you want to go all the way up, you might have to break your fingers away. Right here on the bottom string on the 5th fret, that is your D at the higher octave. You could just play the 2nd fret to go return to that lower octave. Altogether, it should sound like this. So you can use any combination of the notes right here that I've taught you. You could choose to include these if you get comfortable with that reach. One thing that I noticed, which is one of my favorite things to do, is we know that E and A are both in the key of D. We know that these two on the 2nd fret, F sharp and B, are also in the key of D. And we know that these two right up here on the 5th fret, that is A and D, are also in the key of D. So if we cover the bottom 2 strings on the 2nd fret, and we cover the bottom 2 strings on the 5th fret, and if we play them open, those are all in the key of D. So this is one of my favorite things to do. Takes a little bit of a workout to get that pinky in there, but you can move slow. You can use one finger. 5th. If you found any of this helpful, be sure to subscribe, let me know in the comments. Take it slow, and have fun. Catch you next time.